To explain the current situation of Ben Simmons to someone who has a basic understanding of the game of basketball would be very confusing. He is one of, if not the most highly touted prospects in the game today, and he does it all without shooting jumpers. He is an elite defender, ball handler, passer, and scorer, yet he rarely ever shoots outside the paint. But Simmons has made it work thus far, and if all is right in the world and Adam Silver doesn't screw him over again, he should be a first-time All-Star in just his second year. His second year! But why doesn't Simmons shoot? Well, it is one of the great mysteries of the modern world, right up there with, are we alone in the universe? Where is Jimmy Hoffa buried? What exactly is dark matter? And of course, when will my friend Henry get off his lazy ass and finally get a job? But I digress. Now, his shooting ability was a noticeable knock in the scouting report leading up to the 2016 draft. And it probably was one of the reasons why Brandon Ingram versus Ben Simmons was actually a real debate as to who should go number one. Yeah, look it up. It actually happened. People debated that. He took 3 3-point attempts all year and made only one of them. He also shot a somewhat below average 67% from the line. Just like what happens now in the NBA, college defenders realized he wasn't a threat closer to the top of the key and started to sag off, basically not guarding him, realizing he wasn't going to shoot. But again, why doesn't Ben Simmons shoot? Well, the first reason is relatively simple. It's because he's so damn effective at doing other things. Despite not having a working jumper, people do forget that he's averaging about 16.5 points per game. He's currently shooting 57.6% from the field, which is up from last year. And yes, while the overwhelming majority of these shots do come from the paint, you can't take away from the fact that Ben Simmons is an effective scorer. And just looking at his game, you can tell that he played both Australian rules and rugby. You can tell just by the way he hits the hole. He embraces contact, and he plays a very tough brand of basketball. He hits holes with the intensity of a rugby player, turning upfield to score, or he attempts to drive in, draws in 2 defenders, and then finds the wide open man. Which brings me to my next point. He is one of the best passers in the NBA right now. His early comparisons to Magic Johnson are slowly working their way to be true. He is currently 4th in the league in NBA assists, behind only Russell Westbrook, Kyle Lowry, and James Harden. With great shooters and scorers on the Sixers right now like Jimmy Butler, Joel Embiid, JJ Redick, and the up-and-coming Landry Shamet, I believe Ben Simmons is making a calculated decision to not shoot in favoring the more favorable attributes of his teammates. He is able to favor and complement their game with his game. One other theory as to why Simmons doesn't shoot is due to a lack of confidence. And I mean, sure, you can argue that, but it definitely gets hard to when you consider every other element of his game is played fearlessly. It just isn't a skill he's added to his arsenal yet. But his lack of a jumper definitely has become one of the low-hanging fruits in terms of basketball jokes being made on the internet and in the media. Despite being a guy that has exceeded all expectations in just his second year, have we ever seen a more criticized player in their first 2 years than Ben Simmons? He's playing at a very elite level of basketball that we really even haven't seen before, being a 6'10" point guard. Sportscaster Mark Jones recently said about people only criticizing Simmons' shooting ability, he said, "It's like watching a guy walk on water and saying he can't swim." Now, having said all that, some are even saying that Simmons doesn't even need to develop a jumper in order to get to the next level and for the Sixers to win a title. Like we saw last year, Ben Simmons on offense can get somewhat predictable and easy to coach around. Now, that's easier said than done, but Boston and coach Brad Stevens was able to shut down Simmons in the 5-game series last year, limiting him to 1 point in Game 1 of the series. In order for the Sixers to excel and for Simmons to excel beyond where they are now, I think he does need to add a jump shot in order to add some level of unpredictability to his game. And that's something he's definitely been working on over the summer and every single day of practice. He has been letting it fly in recent games, going out of his comfort zone to shoot jump shots. He shot a few against the Celtics, the Jazz, and even recently against the Spurs. Now, nobody expects him to be a lights-out shooter like Stephen Curry or Klay Thompson or anything like that, but if he adds even a little bit of this element to his game, watch out. But like Brett Brown said, it's not going to come overnight. He's going to have to keep working at it, keep getting better, and he'll keep improving. A jump shot isn't just going to fall out of the sky, but he'll get there and he'll keep getting better. So trust the process. Now we go to our heavily paid, heavily respected Chinese correspondent Huawei, who will give his opinion on Ben Simmons.
Jimmer for that, way better than Ben Simmons. I'm not even joking.
Jesus Christ, Huawei, dude, you're fucking fired. Just coming in, destroying my narrative with that awful take. You'll never work another day for this company. Moving on, thank you so much for watching. Please keep tabs on us on Twitter and on the website and on here, as I try to post at least once a week. So thank you so much for watching, and have a great rest of your day.